his wife.
Well, there once was a fisherman who lived with his wife in a rundown shack by the sea. Now every day he'd go fishing in the briny deep, and one day he was a-sitting about a half asleep. Yes, he felt a big one tugging on his line.
Listen, fisherman, I'm no common flounder. I'm an enchanted prince. Please, throw me back into the sea.
No. That's all right. I throw back all fish that talk.
Thank you. Thank you.
Husband.
Wife.
Did you catch anything today?
No. Well, I caught a flounder, but he said he was an enchanted prince, so I threw him back in the water.
Oh, did you wish for anything then?
No. What was there to wish for?
Oh, isn't it bad enough we have to live in this miserable hovel? You might at least have wished for a clean cottage. Go back and call him and tell him that we want to live in a nice, clean cottage. He'll surely give us that.
Wife, what am I to go back there for now?
It was you who caught him, but you threw him back in. You saved his life. He'll do that for you. Now be off.
I'm off.
Flounder, flounder, in the sea, prithee hearken unto me. Ilsabel, my wilful wife, does not want my way of life.
Hello again, fisherman.
Hello, flounder. I had to call you back. My wife said I caught you and I should have wished for something.
What will you have?
She would like to live in a nice, clean cottage.
Certainly. Return to your wife. She has her wish fully.
Oh, husband. Come inside. There was a pretty sitting room and a bedroom
With a brass bed?
and a kitchen.
With a larder full?
And outside, there were chicks and ducks and a great big fat rabbit.
And a vegetable garden? And a fruit tree?
Isn't this nice?
Oh, this is nice. You and I will live in this nice little cottage very happily.
We'll think about that.
And with that, they ate something.
And they went to bed. Husband, this house is too cramped. Go to the flounder and tell him that I want to live in a big stone castle.
Oh, wife, this cottage is just right for us.
No, it's too cramped, and the garden's too small, and I've changed my mind. Now be off.
I don't want to go back and ask the flounder, wife. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right.
Flounder, flounder in the sea, prithee hearken unto me. Ilsabel, my wilful wife, does not want my way of life.
Fisherman, so we meet again.
Hello, flounder.
Hello.
The cottage was just right.
You're welcome.
But my wife changed her mind. She would rather live in a big stone castle.
So be it. Return to your wife. She awaits you at the gates of it.
Husband,
Wife,
come in with me.
the walls were hung with beautiful tapestry.
The floors were covered with rich, thick carpets.
Rooms are furnished with golden chairs and golden tables.
Crystal chandeliers hung from the ceilings.
Table grown under every kind of delicate food and the most costly wine.
Outside, there was a great courtyard, and beyond that, forests, and beyond that, a park half a mile long.
With stags and hinds and hares.
And everything one could wish for. Now, is this not worth having?
Oh, yes, this is worth having. You and I will live in this beautiful palace here and be content.
We'll think about that.
And with that, they went to bed.
Husband, peep out of this window here. Now, wouldn't you like to be the king over all this land? Go to the flounder and tell him that you consent to be the king.
No, wait. I don't want to be the king, wife.
You don't want to be the king?
No, I don't. No.
That's all right. Oh, it's all right. I'll be the king.
Oh, no.
Flounder in the sea, prithee hearken unto me. Ilsabel, my wilful wife, does not want my way of life.
What is it this time, fisherman?
Flounder, my wife, would be the king.
Return to your wife. She is the king.
Wife? Are you now the king?
Yes, now I'm the king.
Wife, this is a fine thing for you to be the king.
No, husband. I find that time weighs heavy on my hands and that I can't bear it any longer. I'm the king, but it's not enough. I must be the Pope.
The Pope?
The Pope.
Oh, wife. This is something that's beyond the flounder.
Nonsense. If he can make a king, he can make a Pope.
No, it's not the same thing. There's only one Pope in all of... I'm not going to ask the flounder to make me the
Are you
Pope.
forgetting who you are speaking to? I'm the king, and you're but my husband. You must obey.
Flounder in the sea, prithee hearken unto me. Ilsabel, my wilful wife, does not want my way of life.
Now what does she want?
She would be Pope.
Say that again.
My wife would be the Pope.
Go back to your wife. She is the Pope.
Wife, are you the Pope now?
Yes, now we are the Pope.
Oh, wife, I pray you now, content yourself to remain the Pope. Higher you cannot go.
We shall think about that.
And with that, they went to bed.
Why can I not cause the sun and the moon to rise and set? Why? Husband, wake up, go to the flounder.
What?
I will be lord of the universe.
What do you say, wife?
If I cannot cause the sun and the moon to rise and set, I shall not be able to bear it.
No, wife, stay the Pope. You make a nice Pope, please. Don't ask me to go to the flounder.
Manna jalaka gutsitesta! Get out of here!
Flounder in the sea, prithee hearken unto me. Elzebel, my wilful wife, does not want my way of life.
Fisherman,
Flounder, she would be lord of the universe.
no, fisherman, this time it cannot be. Now you must return to your hovel by the sea.
Well, there once was a fisherman who lived with his wife in a rundown shack by the sea. Now, every day he'd go fishing in the briny deep, and he'd sit there fishing, about a half asleep. And he'd fish. And he'd fish.
Once there was a widow who had 3 sons.
The youngest of whom was called Simpleton.
He was scorned and despised by the others.
And always kept in the background.
Go on. Out. One day, the eldest son went into the forest to cut wood.
But before he left, his mother gave him a nice sweet cake and a bottle of red wine to take with him, so he might not hunger or thirst on his way.
Yeah, come on.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right.
But suddenly, there was a little gray man.
Good afternoon, kind young sir. I wonder if you might not have a piece of cake or a drop of wine to share with a hungry, thirsty old man.
Well, if I gave you any of my cake or any of my wine, I wouldn't have enough for myself.
Yes, indeed.
So be off with you.
Good day.
The nerve.
Ouch! My arm! My arm!
This was no accident. This was caused by the little gray man.
And so the second son had to go out into the forest to cut wood.
But before we left, his mother gave him a nice sweet cake and a bottle of red wine to take with him, so he might not hunger or thirst on his way. Bye, son.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right.
But there was a little gray man.
Good afternoon, kind young sir. I wonder if you might not have a piece of cake or a drop of wine to share with a hungry, thirsty old man.
I've got some cake and wine, but I'm not going to share them with a hungry, thirsty old man. So be off.
Yes.
Away!
Good day.
My foot! Oh.
Guess who?
Brother, what happened?
My foot!
Well, now Simpleton saw this as his chance to go in the forest and chop down the trees.
No!
Please!
No!
Please, he begged!
Simpleton! You know nothing about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Yeah, but you never let me go outside.
All right, Simpleton, go ahead outside, cut down some trees. When you get hurt, you'll be all the wiser.
Thank you, brother. Now don't forget your axe.
Oh, yeah, my axe. So Simpleton set out for the forest.
But before he left, his mother gave him a cake mixed only with water, baked in the ashes, and a bottle of sour beer. Please be careful, son.
All right.
Here comes
Goodbye.
the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right.
Good afternoon, kind young sir.
Hello?
I wonder if you might not have a piece of cake or a drop of wine to share with a hungry, thirsty old man.
Oh, yes, sir. I have cake here, but I'm sorry to say it's not very tasty because she mixed it with water and baked it in the ashes. And it's not wine, it's sour beer. But if you don't mind this food, we can sit down and eat it together.
It will be a feast, my boy.
All right. Thank you. Oh, that's good cake. Wine?
Yes. You have shared with me your simple meal, therefore I will bring you luck, for you have a pure heart. Over yonder in the forest is an old tree. Cut it down. You will find something at the roots. So saying, the little gray man disappeared.
Something at the roots. Something at the roots. All right, I'll take a look. Ooh, ouch. Oh, I better get my axe. Ooh, ow! Hello, birds? You listening to me? I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to leave because I have to chop this particular tree down. Oh, no, I don't know. There's some nice little fella came and told me that, and then he disappeared. Well, there's plenty of other trees. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. You too, Harry. Go on. All right. An axe, an axe. Okay, here we go! I'll push it over. That's what I'll do. I'll push it. Push it.
goose? A goose with golden feathers? Come here.
Come here. Yeah, come on. Come here. Come on. Come over here. Come on. You're nice and soft. Want to go for a ride? Go on. So, Simpleton and the goose went to an inn where they planned to spend the night. All right, Goose. Time to go to sleep. Lie down. Lie down.
That's right, sleep.
The innkeeper had 2 daughters, and when they saw the golden goose, they were very curious to find out what kind of a bird this could be.
And wanted to get one of its golden feathers.
It's my opportunity to get a feather. But as the eldest sister reached to pluck a feather, her hand stuck fast.
Oh, I want to get one too.
No, sister, stay away, stay away.
Don't be so selfish. Why shouldn't I get one if you've got one? Now I'm gonna get one.
But as soon as she touched her sister, she found that her hand stuck fast.
And in this way, they had to spend the night.
In the morning, Simpleton awoke and picked up the goose without even noticing the 2 girls stuck on behind. And they set out for the forest.
Little darling, it's been a long and lonely winter. Little darling, it's been so long since it's been here.
In the middle of the fields, they met the posse. Shame! Shame on both of you young girls! You call that proper behavior! Come away from there at once! But as he reached out to take the hand of the youngest girl, he found that his hand became stuck! And he had to run along behind them as well!
As they passed the church, the sexton said, "Hello, your reverence!
No!
Where are you going so fast? Don't forget we have a christening this afternoon," and with that he plucked the sleeve of the parson and found that he couldn't let go.
What?
Oh, parson, this is impossible.
A simple peasant came along the road.
Give us a hand here, peasant. Give us a hand.
Sure. But in trying to help, he found that his hand was stuck in that of the sexton.
By and by, they came to a town which was ruled by a king whose only daughter was so solemn
that nothing and nobody could make her laugh.
So the king proclaimed that whomsoever should make his daughter laugh should marry her.
When Simpleton heard this, he took his goose with all his following before her.
And when she saw these people running one behind another, she burst into fits of laughter and seemed as if she could never stop. The king!
Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing.
You have made my daughter laugh. I now pronounce you man and wife. Give me the goose. You won't need it on your honeymoon. Here we go.
Little darling, it's been a long, lonely winter. Little darling, it's been so long.
And they lived happily ever after.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say, it's all right. It's all right. It's all